Have you ever wondered why your belly fat just won't budge even when you think you're eating healthy? You skip desserts, avoid soda, maybe even switch to low fat foods, but somehow your jeans still feel tight. Here's the shocking truth: you're probably caught in the sugar trap. Hidden sugars are buried in the foods you'd never suspect. The yogurt you grab for breakfast, the healthy granola bar in your purse, even your salad dressing. Today I'm going to expose 10 everyday foods that secretly make you gain belly fat and how to break free once and for all. Stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll know how to outsmart the sugar industry, save your waistline, and finally take control of your cravings. First, let's look at the sneaky sugar problem. Let's get something straight. Sugar isn't just in candy, cookies, or soda anymore. Manufacturers sneak it into almost everything because they know sugar keeps you coming back for more. It makes food taste better, triggers pleasure signals in your brain, and even works like a mild addiction. That's why food labels can be so misleading. Healthy, natural, fat-free, and low-calorie don't mean sugar-free. In fact, when a food is labeled fat-free, companies often add sugar to make it taste good again. Here's the part most people miss. Sugar is listed under more than 60 different names. Words like maltose, dextrose, fructose, evaporated cane juice, corn syrup solids, brown rice syrup, agave nectar. If you see any of these near the top of the ingredient list, that product is loaded with sugar. Here's the 10 hidden sugar foods you need to avoid or limit. Let's go through the top 10 everyday foods that quietly feed belly fat, even when they seem healthy. 1. Flavored yogurt. Most small fruit on the bottom yogurts contain more sugar than a chocolate bar. One tiny cup can hold 20 grams. That's 5 teaspoons of sugar. Swap it for plain Greek yogurt and add your own berries. A granola and healthy breakfast. Cereals granola sounds wholesome, but many brands are closer to dessert than breakfast. Between the honey glaze and sweet clusters, a half cup of granola can pack over 15 grams of sugar. Better choice: rolled oats with cinnamon and walnuts. Energy bars and protein bars. These grab-and-go snacks often list sugar first. Some bars have 25 grams or more, the same as a can of soda. Swap them for hard-boiled eggs, nuts, or a small piece of cheese. Salad dressings like creamy honey mustard or raspberry vinaigrette might add 10 grams of sugar to your salad. The worst part is you think you're eating light. Make your own olive oil, lemon juice, and a sprinkle of herbs. 1. Spaghetti sauce, yes. Even your pasta sauce is a culprit. 1 cup of jarred tomato sauce can have 12 grams of sugar, as much as 3 cookies. Sugar cuts the acid from tomatoes, but your waistline pays the price. Look for no sugar added labels. Flavored coffee drinks. Your morning vanilla latte can hit 45 grams of sugar. Wait for it. That's 11 teaspoons of sugar. Heavens, 11 teaspoons. Instead, drink black coffee with cinnamon. Oregon, add a splash of cream and stevia. Ketchup and sauces. 1 tablespoon of ketchup has a teaspoon of sugar. And who uses just 1 spoon? Swap for salsa, mustard, or homemade tomato sauce. Instant oatmeal packets. Those maple and brown sugar flavors can start your morning with 18 grams of sugar before 8 a.m. Try unsweetened oats with blueberries or a touch of stevia. Smoothies and fruit juices. Smoothies sound healthy, but commercial versions can have 50 to 70 grams of sugar, especially with frozen yogurt or juice bases. Make your own with water, greens, a handful of berries, and protein powder. Bread and crackers. Most breads, even whole wheat ones, include sugar for taste and texture. A slice here, a roll there, and it adds up fast. Choose low-carb wraps or sprouted grain bread. You need to know how sugar traps people. Sugar doesn't just make you gain weight, it affects your hormones. Every time you eat sugar, your body releases insulin to move that sugar into your cells. But when you eat it often, your body becomes insulin resistant, which is not good for you. That means sugar stays in your blood longer, turning into fat, especially around your belly. Your energy crashes, you get hungry again, and you crave more sugar. It's a vicious cycle. one that keeps you stuck in the sugar trap. The good news? You can break out of it faster than you think. How to escape the sugar trap. Here's how thousands of people have escaped the sugar trap. 1. Start reading labels. If sugar or one of its 60 disguises is in the top 3 ingredients, put it back. 2. Count added sugars, not just total sugar. The added sugar line on nutrition labels tells you how much has been dumped in during processing. 3. Stay under 25 grams per day. That's 6 teaspoons. You'll be amazed how quickly it adds up. 4. Eat real food, whole foods, vegetables, eggs, fish, nuts, olive oil, chicken, foods that don't need ingredient labels. 5. Use natural appetite control. Add fiber, particularly something called glucomannan, also known as PGX, before meals. It slows digestion, reduces cravings, and helps flatten belly fat. 6. Retrain your taste buds. After 2 weeks of less sugar, your taste for sweetness drops dramatically. Even carrots and apples start tasting like candy. Here's what a lady named Pat did about the sugar in her diet. At age 62, Pat, a retired nurse who thought she was eating well. She started every morning with yogurt, granola, and orange juice. Lunch was a turkey sandwich and a low-fat muffin. Dinner? A salad with store-bought dressing and a little pasta. But she couldn't understand why her belly kept growing. Her doctor warned her about prediabetes and told her to cut calories. Pat was frustrated. She was cutting calories. When she started to follow my ebook, Guaranteed Weight Loss, 3 Strategies, the first thing I had her do was check labels. She was stunned. Her healthy yogurt was 22 grams of sugar. Her fat-free dressing, 12 grams per serving. Her energy bar, 26 grams. Her morning orange juice, 24 grams in 1 glass. In total, she was taking in over 100 grams of sugar every single day without ever eating dessert. Once she swapped those foods out for plain Greek yogurt, homemade dressing, and black coffee with a dash of cinnamon, everything changed. In 3 weeks, her sugar cravings dropped. In 6 weeks, she lost 10 pounds, mostly belly fat. Her blood sugar improved and her energy soared. Pat told me, I finally feel like my body is working with me, not against me. That's the magic of escaping the sugar trap. It's not about perfection. It's about awareness and simple swaps that lead to huge results. Here's your quick sugar swap guide. Here are my favorite simple swaps that make all the difference. Instead of flavored yogurt, have plain Greek yogurt plus berries. Instead of having juice or a smoothie, have water plus lemon or green tea. In place of sweet cereal, have oatmeal with cinnamon. Swap ketchup and sauce for mustard or salsa. Bottled salad dressing, use olive oil plus vinegar. Low-fat muffin, swap for 2 boiled eggs or chia pudding. Swap a granola bar for a handful of almonds. Drink your coffee, black plus stevia. For spaghetti sauce, swap for no sugar brand or homemade. Exchange crackers for cucumber slices or celery sticks. Small changes will get you the weight loss you want. Here's your 3-day sugar reset. To lose weight fast by resetting your sugar cravings, try this 3-day plan. Day 1, cut out all sugary drinks, soda, juice, and sweetened coffee. Drink only water, tea, or black coffee. Day 2, swap processed snacks for protein, eggs, cheese, nuts, or chicken. Day 3, add 5 to 10 grams of soluble fiber like PGX or glucomannan before your main meals. By day 4, most people notice a dramatic drop in hunger and fewer cravings. You'll feel lighter, your belly will flatten, and your energy will rise. Here's your mindset shift. Escaping the sugar trap isn't punishment, it's freedom. You're not giving up sweets forever. You're reclaiming control over your body and your appetite. The moment you realize sugar is the real villain, not you, and not the healthy fats you eat, those realizations make everything change. You're not weak. You've just been tricked by clever food marketing. But once you see the trap, you can never unsee it. Every label you read is power. Every smart swap is progress. If you learned something today, give this video a thumbs up. Doing that really helps the channel grow and reach more people who need this message. Tell me in the comments below, which healthy food shocked you the most with its sugar content? And what's one swap you're going to make this week? If you're serious about getting off the sugar roller coaster, check out my next video, How Sugar Sabotages Belly Fat. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss the next step toward your slimmer, stronger self. Remember, escaping the sugar trap isn't about perfection. It's about progress, awareness, and freedom from cravings that once controlled you. You've got this. One meal, one label, and one smart choice at a time.